Hey guys, the Fire Brothers here, and recently Age of the Primes has just been revealed, and by recently I mean late at night while everyone was sleeping and I was just, playing Overwatch like a lazy like I usually do. Anyways, these are the jokes. So we have the whole toyline for Transformers 1 revealed. This was thanks to an event called Cybertron Con 2024, and in there they reveal a lot of good stuff. Now, these are things for the next toyline, which is the concept of Legacy called Age of the Primes. I'm actually really looking forward to it, in all honesty. I'm not sure how well this video is gonna do, because whenever I talk about stuff that's not the movies specifically, people usually don't watch them, which it's fine and whatever, it's their choice. But I really do love the toys, and people ask for my opinion on them, so I wanted to do this video, gonna be a quick one, quick relatively speaking, as I go over all of these and give my thoughts on it. So, yeah. So one of the first few characters that got revealed that I want to talk about is Star Optimus. Now this is from, I think, the Transformers Japanese continuity, which unfortunately I don't know much about, but holy crap, man, this looks fantastic. This is also a Titan class toy, so think of it like Metroplex, Tidal Wave, and all those guys. That's kind of weird, because he feels more Commander class than anything. In this image of him and Superior side by side, and yes, we'll talk about Superior a little later in the video, you can see that he's taller than a Combiner, but not by much. And Combiners, yeah, they're pretty tall, they're a little taller than Leader class figures and stuff, because they're usually made out of Deluxe class figures. So this will be the smallest Titan character we have had in a long time, I mean. So, you might think that would be a deterrent, but honestly, I think that's kinda cool because of all the accessories he comes along with. In this image I took at the con, you can see that, Star Optimus Prime here is apparently the 13 Prime. So for the Age of the Prime thing, it looks like they're not, doing what Transformers 1 did and make Zeta Prime the 13 Prime. It looks like Optimus Prime here is gonna be the 13 Prime, much like what happened in the Align continuity, where, the 13 Prime was kind of just like a resurrected, Optimus Prime, something along those lines. I don't want to go too in depth, but here you can see the play feature. Inside of him there's a little all about the hot rod, which, I mean, that's kind of cute. He comes with his own little trailer that, can act as a battle station. Dude, this looks so weird just seeing him as a battle station. I don't know much about Star Optimus, but you have to admit that he does look like a really great figure, and I do love the blast effects he comes along with. You can never go wrong with those. We also have the artwork for him revealed, and I think he looks pretty sick. I know nothing about, Star Optimus, or Star Convoy as people call him, but he looks like a really great figure, looks very solid. Again, the fact that this is Titan class and he's not that big might deter some people, and I can completely understand that, but they reduced the price of him. Typically Titan class figures are like $200, maybe more than that, but this figure apparently they scaled back the price, so this will be like the cheapest Titan figure we have ever gotten. Though granted, it's probably not gonna be much, but I feel like everything else he comes along with just more than makes up for, this figure's lack of size. Another huge reveal was Prima here. Now Prima is a figure that has kind of been teased for the last few weeks, with leakers posting teases of him, his prototype models, and him without a head. And it's also a figure that has seen a little controversy, mostly because, this is like supposed to be G1 Prima and not exactly Transformers Prime Prima, which is probably the Prima that most people are more familiar with and kind of like. And I'll be honest, I like that version more than the G1 one, because the G1 one, in my opinion, looks a bit too generic. Here we have a good look at his CGI render. You can tell that he's supposed to be this cross between both versions, and I am honestly pretty disappointed by this. Now, this is not me saying that I'm probably not gonna get this figure. I am probably gonna get it just because I want all the Primes, at least a version of them. But it's a weird choice that for the quote-unquote Warrior of Light, they gave him these weird black, pieces every here and there. I get that we're trying to break up the design, but then just give him gold. Transformers 1 did that and it looked amazing there. Also, I'm just not a big fan of that head. I get what they were going for, but I just can't help but being disappointment. Though the Star Saber is really good, and I'm probably gonna get this figure just for that. He also comes with a Matrix of Leadership inside his chest, and this looks like the Earthrise Matrix all over again, so I know that's already gonna piss a lot of people off. But honestly, I don't mind, and I low-key like how it looks like. For his vehicle mode, he transforms into this weird truck thing, and I'm not gonna lie, the vehicle mode actually looks pretty good. Like, I actually gonna like the vehicle mode. The royal mode looks fine too. It's okay, like it could have been better, and I kind of low-key wish that Star Saber would be bigger, but it is what it is. The second reveal here was also Solus Prime, and I have to say they actually did a really good job with Solus Prime here. You can tell this is very power of the Primes inspire, which I don't really mind. I think she looks good. And she comes with the Forge of Solus Prime, an artifact that, you know, we haven't seen in quite a while. I low-key wish they made it look a bit more like in Transformers Prime, where it was like this huge hammer. But I don't mind the little hammer as well. I think it works just the same. Here we have the CGI rendered for her. I gotta say, the artwork here looks pretty good, honestly. I actually really do like how she looks in the artwork. The proportions do seem a bit off, because she has all of this mass at the top, and the legs just look so tiny and short. Yeah, like, I feel like the artist, you know, kind of gave up halfway through this artwork, in all honesty. Because in the toy version, it actually looks pretty good. And now, we also have Solus' Prime vehicle mode. She transforms into a truck, and I think most of the Primes are probably gonna be trucks or, you know, jets or some of that, you know, so something along those lines. And she looks very good here, in all honesty. I actually really do like this. I think it fits. And by looking at the figure, you can see that she doesn't really have much backpack cable. That actually really surprised me. So she looks like, you know, an actual really good compact figure, much like Age of Extinction Studio Series Galvatron, in which, you know, that figure, they somehow made it work, and the backpack cable is not much of a bother. So, yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to owning this, Solus Prime. Another huge review was also Red Alert, and yes, people can finally complete the Armada trio. I have Hot Rod, I still don't have, Armada Optimus, but I'm probably gonna get Red Alert, because I think Red Alert was one of my first Transformers figures ever. I think I got the Cybertron Red Alert from what I remember. I think that's one of my earliest memories of a Transformers figure. So Red Alert has some sentimental value to me, so this is one I'm really looking forward to actually end up getting. We also have a CGI artwork here. It looks fantastic, not much to say here. He looks great. Red Alert is a very simple design that is very hard to get wrong, and it looks like they actually gave him justice, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. Now, another huge review was my boy Heatwave. Now, I know the rescue bots are a bit of a meme, but I have Chase from Legacy, and I want to collect Heatwave here, just to, like, you know, start building the rescue bots. I actually really do like the rescue bots. I think they're kind of neat. I love the idea of Transformers that are not just, you know, there for fighting, that are, you know, there with other tasks and other, you know, motives and stuff like that. So I really do like Heatwave for that matter. There is a bit of an issue here, and well, we don't have the toy for him revealed just yet. Unfortunately, Heatwave here is a retool of Legacy Bulkhead. Now, I don't hate Legacy Bulkhead in honesty. Like, I hated him at the start, but then I got the record rare and I kind of like it, and I kind of like that one a bit better. It's a figure that I honestly have a lot of mixed emotions on, but I am still really looking forward to this one, and I'm probably going to end up picking it up, depending on how good the retool is. Now, another huge reveal was also Wasp. Wasp from Animated. Now, this was kind of forgiving because we already had Legacy Animated Bumblebee, so, you know, making a Wasp figure was probably the next best thing to do. And, he looks great. Animated fans are eating good this year. This is great. I'm probably not gonna end up getting it, but there's a lot of people who really do like Wasp. And the vehicle mode, I mean, the rod mode and everything, honestly looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, I even feel like this looks way better than the Legacy Bumblebee we got from Animated. So, yeah, this is definitely a figure that I do recommend you getting if you don't have the Animated Bumblebee. Alright, and let's not beat around the bush. We got the reveal of the Aerialbots, and they're gonna be our combiner team for this, you know, toy line, for the Age of the Primes toy line. The toys here look pretty good in all honesty. They do look a bit too Combiner Wars-esque, and we even had the reveal of Superion. And in all honesty, he looks pretty good here. Like, okay, look, I'll be honest, I've never been a big fan of the Aerialbots, but Superion here genuinely looks really good. There is one problem as to why they made him look so good. It's because apparently, Silverbolt is gonna have a bit of extra baggage that he comes along with, and that's gonna make up a vast majority of the Combiner base for Superion here. Now, in all honesty, yes, Superion here does look very G1 accurate, and yes, it looks like they had to compromise a bit to achieve that. So they had to give Silverbolt his quote-unquote iconic Fortress of Doom, whatever that is. and that helps the Aerialbots combine into Superior, you know, to form the bigger bot. So they're going the whole Legacy Menasor treatment all over again, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like Legacy Menasor that much, even though he was G1 accurate. So if you collect Silverbolt, you pretty much have already 50% of the combiner, and the other ones you kind of just, you know, tap on top of the limbs, and that's it, you call it a combination. I don't like those types of combinations, in all honesty. I think it's kind of lazy. I mean, I get what they're done, because, you know, it really helps with the accuracy, you know, especially if you want to make a very accurate Superior. But it feels kind of cheap, and I don't like that. Though I might consider getting it though. Like, I do like the Superior in general, and the Aerialbots here more than the Stunticons, so I will probably end up picking them up. Probably. Now, we also have some reveals for the future. We had the reveal of Skybite, which, you know, we have a CGI render here. I love Skybite. I can't wait to get a good look at him in toy form, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait a bit for that. And we also got the reveal of Onyx Prime here. And I'll be honest, I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't give him his blue coloring from TF1 and, you know, the LEW comics. But it looks like they made him a centaur and they gave him like the flaming wings, which actually looks kind of neat. And he has like that weird looking spear, which, I mean, he looks good. Like, I like what I'm seeing. I'm a bit upset with the color distribution, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. I'm gonna have to see a bit more of him before casting final judgment, but for now, he's alright. In the panel, we also had a little, you know, preview of how Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001, you know, Omega Prime is gonna look like here. It's been a while since we heard about it. I'm still waiting for my figure to arrive. But so far, I'm actually really liking what I'm seeing here. It looks really great, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Now, here we also have the Primes fully revealed. Now, this image basically has all the Primes we're gonna see for the Age of the Primes toy line. And it pretty much, you know, spoils us on how they're gonna look like. Here we have Prima, which we already saw. Vector Prime, which I'm guessing it's gonna be a re-release from Legacy, because if you look closely to his legs, those are the G-Axos legs. So yes, it looks like Vector Prime is gonna be a re-release of that figure. So if you didn't like it, well, too bad, I guess. Alpha Triumph, which apparently is gonna have a whole new figure. Solus Prime, which I already saw. My Kronos, which it looks like it's gonna be based off Robots in Disguise 2015, which I don't mind. I think I actually gonna like that version of it. Alchemist Prime, which can't get too good of a look at him, but he looks okay. We have Nexus Prime, which, yes, he looks like he's based out of the version from Transformers Prime, which, yes, I'm actually really happy, because it's been a while since we had a really good Nexus Prime. Even Transformers 1 kind of fumbled the bag at that. Onyx Prime, which you already saw. Amalgamus Prime, which he doesn't look too weird in here. Like, this design looks pretty simple, because Amalgamus Prime is supposed to be kind of like this weird mis collection of parts. I don't really know how they're gonna handle him, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Quintus Prime here, which I'm glad that they're keeping like the very skinny aesthetic from the Align continuity. That's cool. Leech Maximo, which I'll be honest, Leech Maximo was always one of my least favorite primes, but this design here looks really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. From what I heard, it's apparently based on the comics. And then of course here we have Megatronus, and right next to it Star Convoy, which is the 13th Prime. Besides that, we also got a little preview what the other combiner team we're gonna end up getting down the line, and that's the G1 Combaticons. Now, I actually really do love the Combaticons. They're probably my favorite combiner team, especially from G1. So I am really looking forward to them. Though I probably am gonna hold up on getting them and just wait for the eventual follow Cybertron Bruticus we're gonna get for Gamer Edition Studio Series. So yeah, sorry Vortex, maybe another time. But overall, yeah, these were some pretty cool reveals. I'll be honest, some were better than others. I didn't care for some of them, and now that I'm taking a closer look at some of them, I'm like, yeah, I might even get them, like the Aerialbots. I'm still pretty 50-50 on the Aerialbots. But the Primes, Star Convoy, and just getting a preview of like the rest of the Prime lineup we're gonna end up getting in the future, like that was really cool to see. So yeah, that's overall my thoughts on all of the figures here, and which ones I'm probably gonna end up getting and which ones are gonna end up being skipping. Now, sorry if I didn't edit this video as much. I just got here from the gym. I'm kind of tired. I just wanted to do a quick video talking about the new toy reveals because I've seen people asking me about it. So might as well do it now, you know, better late than never. So yeah, but now I want to hear from you guys. Just because I like some of these figures and hated some of others doesn't mean that you have to like what I like or hate what I hate. Are there any figures here that you're planning on getting? Are you gonna be skipping most of these? And in your opinion, do you think that each of the Primes so far has nailed the Prime? I'll be honest, Megatronus is flawless, Solus Prime's pretty good. Prima, I'm a bit disappointed, but I am not too like scorned by it, unlike some other people. But yeah, I mean, so far I think Age of the Primes is looking very solid. But yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the annoying YouTuber stuff that the algorithm likes so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys! Anyways, guys, before we go, shout out to our incredible sex tier Patreons: Steve Martin, Primeburst611, Inferno65, Winsolopes Hightower, Scout, Crowley666, Silverman, King Sparta, Supercell Formers Hedgehog, Xavier.God, Stage Productions, Scrub Lordo, Night Trance Official, and Predaking Hunter Plays. And an equally great shout out to our channel members: Shin Leviathan Dragon, TF Cypher, and Laser Sin. Thank you guys so much for donating. Is much appreciated. Link to my Patreon and channel membership will be in the description down below. Consider donating because you get a few perks and see some videos early, even collab with me in some cases. The list goes on. But anyways guys, thank you for your support, helps to keep the channel going, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe guys!